All right, welcome everyone to our weekly Team Passion Zoom call. It is Monday, January 11th. So I am super excited to goal set with you some more. I know when I do a topic like week after week after week after week, it's kind of important. So I know, maybe some people are like, I'm not going to get on this call again. We're doing goal setting again. Is this all this chick does? Yes. No. But we are going to, this form came in from corporate. I think they sent it to all of the Star Diamonds in an email or something, and they wanted us to fill it out for their records. And I was like, you know what? This is so simple and laid out. I think this will be great for the team to do. So, like I said, it's in the Team Passion page under Files, in the Team Passion Facebook page under Files, and it's called Goals. And I just uploaded it yesterday, so it's one of the first files. But I do want to kind of go over it in a minute here. But something I wanted to chat about, so something that I'm going to do each month of this year is kind of have a theme of the month. And right now, the theme of this month is to do just a little bit more. So I'm kind of piggybacking off of Darren Hardy. Those of us who earn Success Club, I never know what we earn, what month, but one of the months last year, at the end of last year, but I think in December, we had a webinar with Darren Hardy, and he talked about this one little piece, and I was like, this is just so true. And it's just doing a little bit more. So each day we tell you, do the 3 vital behaviors, read for at least, 10 pages, read 10 pages a day, do your workout, drink your shake, and do 3 to 5 new invites and 3 to 5 follow-ups and 3 to 5 forms, right? So we're just kind of giving you a baseline, an idea of what that looks like. Now, if you're consistently doing that every day and you're not quite where you want to be in this business and you're looking to take it to the next level, do just a little bit more, meaning 10 new invites a day, 10 new forms a day, 10 follow-ups a day. Read for an hour. Listen to audio every single time you're in the car. So these little small things that you add up, that you do each day, are going to add up. So those little extra things. And I thought of this in the entire month of December. I was thinking of myself, and then I was watching one of our new coaches sprint her ass to diamond. Like, she went fast, and I was watching her, and I was sitting there going, okay, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? Because you guys all want to know, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing, right? She wasn't doing 3 to 5 invites, 3 to 5 follow-ups, maybe doing some personal development here and there. Like, she was hardcore. She would message me in the morning, good morning, Nicole. I'm going to get my mom to Emerald today, okay? I'm like, okay. By 9 p.m., mom was at Emerald. She did whatever it took to hit a goal that day. So I was thinking before this call, I was in the shower, me, and doing my best thinking in the shower. And I was thinking, what was I doing in the beginning when I first started, and I was like, okay, I have to make this work. We don't have any money. Our kids aren't going to eat. I don't know where diapers and formula are coming from. Like, what was I doing? I was working every inch of the day that I had a second, right? So I would get up, I would do my workout, I would, get the kids up, get them fed, all sorts of stuff, get them bathed. And then we would sit down, and I would put them in front of the TV, and I would get to work. And then I would play with them for, an hour, and then I would go do some more work. And then, it was lunchtime, and, whatever. It was whatever pieces I could fit in, I was doing just a little bit more. And so the bare minimum for you is the 3 to 5, right? 3 to 5 new invites, 3 to 5 forms, add 3 to 5 people to your contact list, 3 to 5 follow-ups, right? 3 to 5, 3 to 5. That's like a number we throw out all the time. 10 to 15, 15 to 20 are going to make things way better for you. And it's just going to be those little pieces that you do that are going to make all the difference over time, for sure. So that's kind of how I wanted to start this again. It's going to be the theme of the entire month in our Team Passion page. We want to just be doing a little bit more. And that is going to increase everything for you. Because if you're doing your 3 to 5, you're hitting, Success Club 5, sometimes close to 10, right? So that's the other thing I wanted to talk about when we talk about goals and we talk about you hitting Success Club. I've said this before, but I probably haven't said it in a really long time. Anytime a new coach comes to me and says, okay, Nicole, I want to hit Success Club 5, I ask them to up that to like Success Club 8, right? So I would like to earn 8 Success Club points, because then if you fall short, you hit 5. You land on 5 or 6, right? So if you're only setting your goal at 5 at the bare minimum and you're not doing a little bit more, you may be falling short every single month and hitting 3 and 4 points and going, why am I hitting 3 and 4 points? It's just a mindset thing. You just have to up it to I'm gonna hit Success Club 8. If your goal is to hit 10, I'm gonna hit Success Club 14. Just get that number out. And the other piece I wanted to share with you is it's the 11th of the month here, right? I'm at Success Club 18, and I'm not stopping. Right? So that's another mindset shift you have to, okay, I could easily coast the rest of this month and just work on my team and help my team and see what my team needs. I do that every day in general. So that's like a part of what I do as a leader. I check on my team every day. I'm not going to just sit back for the rest of the month and be like, okay, I'm good. This is good. This is fun, right? No, I'm going to keep going and just going to push myself and see how far I can go and see how many more people I can help. There's so many people we can help right now. I don't know, for those of you who are in the LEAD program, oh my God, it's like fun right now. I hit over Success Club 10 last month, and I've already gotten 3 Success Club customers this month, and it's the 11th. It's like crazy awesome. So there are so many people to help, so I'm just going to keep going. And I was thinking that, that's what I did in the beginning. One of the big things I did in the beginning, I don't know if you guys know this, when you sign up 5 coaches in 5 weeks that all purchase a challenge pack, you get a $100 bonus. I was all over that freaking bonus. You know how bad I needed an extra $100 every month? So if you think of it, and I wanted to have it every month, so I made sure I was signing, 5 coaches a month so that I would get that extra $100 bonus. So signing 5 coaches a month who are ordering the first tiered challenge pack, that's $200, because they're getting you make $40 times 5, that's $200. Then you get a $100 bonus, so that's $300. Signing 5 coaches up a month with a challenge pack. $300. Like, what? And then you're going to build your volume, you're going to become Emerald, you're going to find some people that want to do the same thing, and things are just going to increase. So if you're like me and just have that drive and just have that motivation and just could use that extra $100, kind of put that in a goal list. Think of, wait, I could use an extra $100 a month too. And these can be discount coaches or business partners, but I am going to suggest that if you're signing 5 coaches a month, make a goal that only 2 are discount coaches and the other 3 are working the business. We heard some crazy stats about Melanie Mitro today in the National Wake Up Call. Like I almost fell off my chair. She signed up 366 coaches last year. It's like, what in the what? And she break advanced 49 diamonds last year. That I was like, I suck. Like, right? Like, obviously, we don't want to compare, but I was like, I couldn't even rank advanced 2. What is wrong? But again, she has her ways. She's talking to thousands of people. I don't know what she's doing, but she's definitely talking to more people than I am. But that's like, you have to think bigger. I think when we're going to talk about this goal setting thing, I mentioned, I don't know if sometimes I try to comment on things that you guys are doing to give you some constructive criticism. I know some people can take it, some people don't. So some people I never hear from again. But if I do that, I'm like, okay, well, they don't like that, but that's okay. But one of the, I think it was Shayna Butler. She posted that she was going to be a 5-star elite coach in 2017. And she posted her goal this year in 2016 is to get to diamond by July. So those don't line up. So to be a 5-star elite coach, I know she was saying it was for next year, but if she's saying in her mind, okay, so it's going to take me 7 months to get to diamond, that's not a dream big, that's not a big goal, right? So ideally you want to get to diamond in 90 days or less. That was instilled in me in the very beginning. My coach Keith, when we first sat down and set goals, he said, get to emerald, get to ruby, get to diamond. We skipped ruby, we got right to diamond, which everyone usually does. Get to emerald, get to diamond, hit Success Club every single month, and then every 90 days rank advance. So then you're going to get to 1-star in 90 days, and then 2-star in 90 days, and then 3-star in 90 days, right? So that's a good guideline. It doesn't always work out perfectly that way, for sure. It doesn't always for me. But that is a really good range for you to think about. We have coaches this year, we have brand new diamonds that are saying, I'm going to be a 5-star elite this year. Awesome. So that's going to be, you're going to have to rank advance less than 90, it's going to have to be 5 or more rank advancements. I always want you to think more. If you have a goal this year to be a 5-star, shoot for having 8 diamonds. So again, if a couple fall short, you land on your 5. Okay, so here's why you're probably not doing a little bit more, because you're afraid to not reach the goal. I need to tell you, I've been telling you this, and I'm going to say it again for those of you who haven't heard it. We have had a goal to be a 15-star diamond team since March of 2011. It's January of 2016, and we are still not a 15-star team. It's okay, right? It's okay. At one time, I was working with 29 people who wanted to become diamond. 29. So I was like, oh, we're good. We're going to totally hit 15. I get 29 of you. 15 of you will do it. Nope. But that's okay. You just set the new date. We've got a new date. We're doing it this quarter. Once and for all. We're doing it this quarter, right? So don't be afraid to set this goal higher so that you fall short on the actual goal that you want to hit. In life, we're not really taught to dream big or have these big goals, right? We're just taught to like get by and do what we're taught to do. And let me tell you right now, end that trend right now with your family. My 9-year-old came up to me about a year ago and said, so she was 8 at the time, and said, Mom, so I would like to move to Paris. I would like to go to college in Paris for fashion design. And I want to open my own boutique, but I want to, can I run the store and make the dresses and design the clothes? I'm like, hell freaking yeah, you can. I'm like, but you'll have a staff, but yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, you can do all that. Let them be dreaming of what they want to do. Don't be like, well, that's fun. we'll get you to school, you know, whatever. End this trend now so that your kids will be anything that they want to be, and share that with them. And you guess how they're going to figure that out. They're going to watch you, and you have to lead by example, just like with your team. All right, let's get to the nitty gritty. So this goal sheet, and I want you to be, you know, feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions. This should be done with your PS, your personally sponsored Star Diamond coach, or, you know, post it in the page, whatever, because I think it can be, you know, you want to be a certain rank, and then you're like, how do I put an income to that? You know, so we're going to kind of go over what that looks like. So the first 3 things here is by Q1, which is, now this leap year is screwing me up, because usually the quarter ends in the Beachbody world just like a normal quarter would end, but the leap year is messing it up. So it's going to be Thursday the 23rd instead of the last Thursday of the quarter, which is stupid, but it's here. So whatever. So you have to know what rank you want to be by then, and what leadership ladder rung you want to be on. So get familiar with the leadership ladder. As soon as you log into your Coach Online office, there's a tab at the top. There's 4 tabs, and one of them is the leadership ladder. You click on that, you'll see the only way to get even on the ladder is to hit Success Club 5 or more. So if you're not hitting Success Club, you're not even on a rung yet. You haven't even taken that first step. So see what that leadership ladder says for you. It changes the 5th of every month and tells you what your rung was from the last month, okay? And in there, it says click here to find out about each rung. So you just click it, you know, so read about it. There are certain characteristics that you have to, certain goals that you have to meet to be on a certain rung. So I'm not going to go over all the rungs, so get familiar with that and figure out what your first goal is. Your first goal is, if you have never been on it, is business builder, and then it's team builder, team leader, whatever. Okay? And then what is your rank? So this is a 90-day goal. It's less than 90 days, but tough. Let's pretend it's 90 days, right? So what do you want? What do you desire? What is your goal by Q1 by 3/23 of 2016? Okay, so think of it at what I said. Every 90 days, you should rank advance. So whatever you're at now, you should be at least 1 more rank up from there. At least. Feel free to push it and do a little more, because I'm pushing for 15-star from 11-star. In that, oh shoot, I lost my train of thought. Okay, I'll come back to it. But yeah, so make sure you know what your rank and what your leadership ladder is there. Cool? Then for your weekly income. Okay, let's take some time with this. So people are like, I have no idea what I'm sure you have a big goal to make $1,000 a week, $5,000 a week, $10,000 a week, right? But you're like, where the hell's that? How do I get there, right? So think of where, I want you to know where you're currently at, and then, set a goal there. So, and I would take the last 3 to 4 months and do an average, so don't look at like the last 3 weeks, because those will probably slower weeks, but look at the last 3 to 4 months and do an average on what you have been making, so that you know what to make the next step. So I always went in 500 increments. So I always said, first I want to make $100 consistently a week. Then it was $250. Then it was $500. And then it was $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, right? So I set it like that. So to make $100 a week consistently, what do you need to do? Pretty much 2 challenge packs, right? That's $80 right there. And you'll get the other $20 in either a cycle or a commission bonus, anything else. I would love for you to also when looking at this, go to your commission and look at all those categories that you could be making money in and know what all those mean. So the first one is like retail commission, right? So this is all of your customers and the retail commission that you get, whether they ordered a challenge pack or a product. The next one, I think, is the club membership commissions that you get. So anytime someone's club renews, we used to get half, but now we don't. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what we make on that. So you make some money on that. The next one, I think, is your team cycle bonuses. Make sure that on that team cycle bonus, you're getting to diamond so that you can maximize that $18. So you want to be at diamonds making at least $18 per cycle. The next one is a matching bonus. This one is so cool. This is, you make a 10%, when you're diamond, you make a 10% commission on any of your emerald, any of your personally sponsored emeralds and above who are cycling. So it's crazy. Like you make 10% off of your personally sponsored coach's cycle. So good. I make bank on Tony Furtado's cycles. I make 6 figures a year just on his cycle. Okay? So yeah, good stuff. So watch that. And then I think it's the fast start bonus, which is when your coaches sign up, you make that $40, $50, whatever their challenge pack, right? And then the next one is that $100 bonus, the fast start plus is that $100 bonus. Did I get, I think I get all the categories. So there's a lot of ways you can make money. Like there's a lot of ways that check can be filled up in all those categories every week. So make sure you understand that. Now, to get to a weekly income goal, you need to have kind of a rank goal, a volume goal in your head. So rank doesn't equal income. Okay, so a lot of times people are like, I'm going to get to diamond so I can make $1,000 a week. You can make $1,000 a week as a diamond, but it doesn't magically happen when you become a diamond. You have to have the volume that supports that. So I've been talking about this a lot on the team page. The way to increase your volume is in depth in your organization. So that means you're signing personally sponsored coaches who are also signing coaches, who are also signing coaches, who are also signing coaches, right? It just is a compound effect. So if you're currently just signing discount coaches, you're struggling and trying to get that volume to move, right? If you have one business partner that's 1 or 2 that are just hanging out at Emerald, again, you're struggling to get that to move because they're emeralds, but they're not signing coaches that are signing coaches that are signing coaches, right? Or they'd be diamonds and star diamonds. So you want personally sponsored star diamonds a lot, because then you know that they have diamonds that are then have emeralds, and so the depth is starting to build. How do I do that, Nicole? You lead by example. You sign 3 to 5 coaches a month so that they sign 3 to 5 coaches a month. You get on that Success Club graphic early in the month so your team sees you. Get on that income graphic so your team sees you. I know not everybody likes to be on the income graphic because they don't like people to know that they've made $500 or more. That's fine. But I'm telling you, if you can get over that piece, because we just share it in Team Passion, so it's a secret page. If you can get over that piece, I see new leaders pop up on that income graphic, and then I see all of their team tag them and cheer them on. And you know what that means to that teammate who tagged their leader? They can do it too. So if they say me up there, they're like, that's cool. They don't know me. They don't care. They don't care what I'm doing. They want to see you making $400, $500, $1,000 a week. They want to see you at Success Club 10 every month because you brought them into the business. So they need to trust you and need to follow you. So this all starts with you. So your volume is going to grow faster when you're signing 2 coaches a week and a challenge pack a week. And, and that's like consistently happening. That depth is going to start growing. When Tony came into the business, he came in 4 months into the business. So my legs were like even. Sometimes they would hit 180, 200, 400, nothing was really happening. And within 4 to 6 months, that leg was gone. And it was because Tony was signing 3 to 4 coaches a week. And then he found people that would sign 2 to 3 coaches a week. And then he would find people and then they would find, it was like just coaches after coaches after coaches just come in on that team every week. Over 100 coaches a week come in from just that team. And it all starts with Tony, right? So whatever you're looking to achieve, you have to be doing. I'll never forget, Andrea Otley said to me about a year and a half ago, she said, this was a huge kick in the face for me. She said, I don't even know if she knows this. She said to me, I've started just hitting Success Club 5, 6, 7, because that's what you're doing. And I was like, because she had these goals to be like 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. And I was like, you got to be hitting 10. And she's like, I know, but you're only hitting like 6 or 7. And I was like, oh my God. And then I started backpedaling. I was like, well, yeah, because I'm already a 10-star. Like, I don't need to be hitting that anymore. And then I'm like, well, that was a cop-out. Like, hello. So that was a huge eye-opener for me that I needed to step up my game regardless of, like, how can I say to you, just do what I was doing 5 years ago when I first started. Like, you're like, what? I don't know what you would do. Like, you want to see what I'm doing now. So make sure, I love when my coaches like outdo me in Success Club points and stuff. I love that. Like, that makes me so excited because it pushes me to do more, right? And then the last category there is the new leader development. So this is, if you're a diamond or an emerald, you may not have this in your head quite yet, but start thinking about that. Who do you want to take along with you to be a 2-star this year, to be a premier coach with you? How many people? So if you're just starting out and you're looking at these and you're like, oh, I want to be a 2-star premier coach by the end of this year, how many people are going to come with you? So that's okay to set that goal. Don't leave that blank. Set a goal that, okay, I'm going to be a 2-star premier coach. You're an emerald now or you're a diamond now, and I'm going to have 2 more 2-star premier coaches that come with me. All right, I want to stop just with that quarter because I don't think we need to, like Darren Hardy said today in his Darren Daily, we don't need to look at the big Rocky Balboa staircase that we have to climb up to and go, let's just do this one rung at a time, right? Questions? Are you having trouble setting these goals? Are you having trouble visioning them? Are you afraid of failing? Let's talk this out. Because whatever you're having, so are other people. Trust me. Bueller. Cheryl, you look so refreshed and bright-eyed. Your first day as a full-time Beachbody coach. Woohoo! Well, her first day, she had the stomach bug. I know these are personal, but does anyone want to share what your goals are? You don't have to have an issue to talk to me. You can. Anyone want to share what they put for those first 3 categories? Because if you say it, it's going to happen. Gotta believe.
I was trying to unmute, Nicole.
Oh yes, Michael.
I'm finger challenged today. So I just sent you a quick question. So it's $40 a commission per challenge pack, right? On average.
For the $140 one, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So I had sent you these goals a couple of weeks ago, and now that you're talking, I'm kind of kind of going through it a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit more. So Q1 diamond rank. So by the end of that period, the 323 diamond rank, leadership ladder, team builder. The expectation is 10 personally sponsored coaches, 10 active, 2 emeralds, making with Success Club 1+, Success Club 8 monthly for myself. Team volume is what I was just putting in. You just mentioned team volume. So I'm trying to figure out what my team volume has to be if I'm going to be doing that, and what that monthly or weekly income is going to be. So that's the piece I was just trying to figure out right now.
Okay, good.
I had 250 monthly income initially when I wrote this 2 weeks ago, but I think that's light.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So if I'm doing Success Club 8, right, that's 4 challenge packs. That's 160 a month right there.
Yep.
In addition to whatever the team is doing.
Right.
Right. So I probably could add another 100 to that anyway, monthly, and then get the week. More important to have a weekly number or a monthly number. It sounds like a weekly number is really more what we measure week to week.
Yeah, I would do both. But I think what sometimes happens is if we only do a monthly one, we wait till like the 20th of the month to kick it up, right?
Right.
So if we can back that down to weekly, that's going to force you to do a little bit more. Like that's what I do with my financial.
So if I say Success Club 8 monthly, so that's 160 a month in commission. Then the team cycle bonus that I'm getting. Right now I'm cycle bonusing like 3 times a week. I'm getting like $45 a week in the cycle bonus.
Yeah.
So I would be cycle bonusing probably close to triple that.
Yep.
Right? So that would be 90, 135 on top of the 160. Right? 5, 9, 295. I'm a math major.
Yeah, I think you should,
okay. 300. What am I missing?
I think you should up it to 500 a month. Your goal with all that.
Done.
Yep.
Basically double everything I wrote.
Yep.
So that's 500 in Q1.
Good.
2,000 in Q2. 3,000 in Q3.
I like it.
And 5,000 in Q4.
Awesome. Good stuff. Thank you.
I'm halfway there.
Good.
What I told you on Saturday.
Yep.
3 years.
Yep. Awesome.
This is actually faster than what I thought, but that's doing more, right? So, okay, fine. That's good.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to share and kind of talk it out?
Can I go back on mute?
Okay. I think one of the things you want to make sure you're paying attention to also in your volume is what your legs are doing. If you're on your uplines, outside right leg, and you're on their weak leg, they're going to be placing a lot of people on that outside leg for you. So you've got to watch what your weak leg is. So if your weak leg's hitting 90 a week and your strong leg's hitting 2,000, you've got to beef that weak leg up. And that may mean sacrificing rank to get that there. I always, always, always share whatever your goal is. I will completely support you. If you are like, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about the income right now. I'm just going to go up to rank and the income is going to follow. Fine. If you're like, I'm not going to really worry about rank. I'm going to just do the volume. You could literally build these goals on tapping out at each rank if you wanted to. That stresses me out because I don't like to lose money. So I kind of, we cap out on Mark's Business Center every few weeks, and I'm like, oh my God, and I'm like, we just lost $100. And Mark's like, seriously? I'm like, it's $100. Like, I don't like it. So, just kind of watch that. So do you guys know that as an Emerald coach, you can only make $250 a week in cycles? You can't make any more than that as an Emerald. So then you have to become a Ruby, and then you can make $1,000 a week in cycles, and then a Diamond is $2,000 a week in cycles, and then it goes up from there.
250, 1,000, and what?
2,000 as a Diamond, and then it goes up per 1,000 per rank, per star.
All right. Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, and then plus.
Yep.
Okay. So, quick question for you. So, I know we had talked about this before. I'm pretty close to hitting Diamond, and I've been going left, right, left, right, left, right. As it just worked out, I've got the Emerald on the left, Emerald on the right. I need to get to 8 coaches. And then we talked about my wife's leg. She's a discount coach, but I wanted to start building that leg as a once I hit that Diamond. It sounds like I need to probably build that leg with her a little bit more, but she's on my left, so that doesn't help me on my right. That's what I'm concerned about. So maybe I should, instead of building her first, maybe I should build that right to get that consistent number for cycling, because that's what's killing me. I miss cycle bonuses a lot because I don't have a strong right leg.
Then yeah.
I go, I would be another cycle.
Yep. Then wait. Yeah. Build that leg. Find another business partner for that right leg, and then build her. Yep.
So how many people should I go right by higher? How many should I go down? 2, 3, 4?
I always tell people who are in this predicament is 2, 1. So go 2 right, 1 left, 2 right, 1 left, 2 right, 1 left.
Okay.
And anytime you go on your left, so here's where, and I know I have to draw this piece out. So I've done this at the monthly meeting, so you may have seen it. Anytime you go left for your wife, right for your wife, left for your wife. So anytime you go to that left leg, build her 2 legs at the same time. Make sense? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, do that. And I'm gonna also challenge you. You just said you had 2 Emeralds already and you just need more personally sponsored coaches to get to Diamond. You can do that before 323. This is all in your control. Usually people get 10 to 12 personally sponsored and can't get their Emeralds. So you're in the opposite. You already have your Emeralds, so now this is all on you. So I would up that. You muted yourself again.
There we go. So I'm using your formula of going 10 active versus 8 active.
Okay.
But that's kind of why I put that there. So I know I'm 1 coach away from having that 8th active coach. Right? But I need 10 active under your, make it solid, right? And
okay.
So the 2 Emeralds, so it looks like I lost an Emerald the other day.
Okay.
So now I'm back down to 1 Emerald. But I have 2 newbies who are all already half Emeralds, so I'm feeling pretty good about that.
All right. Good.
All right, cool. All right, I got
good.
it.
All right. Cool.
Thank you. I don't mean to cannibalize people.
You're good.
Nicole, I have a question.
Yes. Who's that?
Katie.
Katie. Yes.
So right now I have my husband on my right leg, and I have Shakeology under him to keep him active, so I can. Well, so I lost Emerald twice now, but I have him on my right to stay active with the Shakeology. After I get my next coach on my left side to hit emerald, should I build on my right under him, like put personally sponsored coaches underneath him to get him
So
emerald?
here's when I recommend you do that. I recommend when they're like your last emerald to pop you to diamond.
Okay.
So what I want everyone to get used to doing first before they work a spousal account is you hitting Success Club, you getting everybody in consistently, and
Mhm.
then when you're about to pop diamond and they're like, that's all you need, that's when you
Right.
go on that account. Yep.
Because the only thing is I'm not able to cycle because I don't have the Shakeology HD under my account. So I wanted to kind of get him to emerald first.
So you're an inactive emerald? What do you mean? How are you staying active?
I have customers underneath me purchasing Shakeology that aren't coaches.
I would swap that. I would get customers under him and get your Shakeology under you, because
Okay.
when you start hitting Success Club, you don't
Right.
get any customers without that 90 Shakeology.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would swap that out. Next
Okay.
customer under him and get the HD under you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Anybody else want to share? Want to talk it out? All right. Well, for my personally sponsored coaches, please fill this out at least for Q1, or just type it out and please put it in our personally sponsored coach page as soon as possible. I would love to see these. And anybody else, please feel free to put it in the Team Passion page. Q1, here's my goal, and do the A, B, and C that's listed out on this sheet, and let's just kind of get this rolling. And what I want to do is once a month, we're going to pull this out at the end of every month, and we're going to see where everybody's at. Like, I don't want these to just be goals written somewhere and then put in a notebook, and you're not looking at them and you're not working towards them and you're not thinking about them. I want you to be very active on this. Like, whatever this is, whatever these 3 numbers are, or names, or whatever these are, this is your to-do list. How am I going to get here every day? How am I going to get to this rank? How am I going to get to this leadership goal? How am I going to get to this income? How am I going to find these new leaders? This is your daily to-do list. Take these 3 things and then write 2 to 3 action steps under each one that you're going to take each day to move you towards this. So don't think of it as, okay, I want to be 2-star, so I have to find 2 diamonds. Like, don't look at it like that. Like, look at it like, I'm going to sign 5 coaches every month so that 1 or 2 of them will become emerald and then diamond. So if business partners is a struggle for you, it might be a number. It might just be you're not pulling in enough of them so that they can step up, right? So figure out what that number is now, and then figure out what it needs to be. Doing these goals, you've got to take a baseline of what you've been doing up until this point. So if you've been consistently signing 1 coach a month and you're struggling to get to diamond, that's why. That's why. So you need to up that to 3 coaches a month so that 1 does something. I would even say 4. I want you guys to push yourselves. I don't want you to think, okay, I've only been signing 1 coach a month now, so maybe I can do 2. Like, no, you've been signing 1, great, let's do 4. Like, I want you to think of this so much bigger. I fear that the reason why people are not succeeding as much as they want to be is because they're not setting their goals big enough, because they're afraid of failing and they're sick of not hitting the goals, and they're like, it gets frustrating. That's where your personal development has to be on overdrive. I can tell you that, again, I need to remind you, 2 years ago, I didn't hit elite. I rank advanced 11 diamonds, and not one of them held it the last Thursday of the year. So we missed elite. This past year, I was working with, I would say, 8 to 12 coaches all year to get to diamond, and we only rank advanced 1. So I know what it's like. Trust me, I know I am where I am in this business because I haven't reached my goals more than I have. I need you to know that. I need you to know that. I mean, you see those quotes everywhere, right? You know, I always hear that this one's not true, but it's a popular one out there, that Michael Jordan wasn't picked for the high school team, whatever. You know, all of those things. I just saw one today that Oprah got fired from her first job. You know, I don't know how true they are, but a lot of them are, you know, a lot of them are very, very true. You know, the Harry Potter lady was turned down like 700 times. Like, it's crazy. You have to fail in order to succeed, and you have to dream bigger. If you're like just setting these goals because you're almost there, you're not going to get very far. You have to go bigger with this stuff. You have to set goals that are going to push you, not like deflate you, but push you. So you have to find that line. Like, how do I set a goal that doesn't like send me over the edge, but yet one that is going to push me? Right? So think along those lines, and just get better at your personal development so that you can deal with it. Please listen on audio to The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster by Darren Hardy, because it is so true. Every last word. I have that playing in my car over and over and over again. It's so true. This is, you know, I think Melanie Mitchell said it today on the call too. You know, she still has downs too. We still have coaches that, I still have coaches that cancel. I have coaches that block me on Facebook. I have coaches that, you know, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I'm just willing to fail a little bit more. And I'm just willing to set my goals a little higher in order to succeed. So I know you guys can do this, and I'm excited to see all of your goals. So if you could please share those in the team page, this would be amazing. Let's just do Q1 for now so we can focus on just this one set of 3 goals and make sure we're talking about this all month. Do just a little bit more, and feel free to watch this Zoom again and any other Zooms that we've done on goal setting, and figure out where you need, for your personal development, figure out what you need to work on, and go and find that audio, that book, that author that speaks to that topic and speaks to you, and just dive in hardcore and make shit happen. All right, so let's have an amazing 2016, and yeah, we'll see you on Facebook. Thanks, guys.